Welcome, here I've got Xiaomi Mi 9T and I'm gonna show you how to use the camera pro mode at this device. So let's start by tapping on the camera button here to open it, and for now we are in the standard photo mode. Let's change it by using this settings bar and just simply going to the left to Pro. So here we are. This mode gives us possibilities to choose some shooting parameters by ourselves. This is useful when we want to learn photographic skills or making experiments with photography. So let me start with this settings bar. Let's go from the right. The first one button here allows us to pick the lens we want to use. We are on wide lens. From the left we have ultra wide, and this is how it looks like. And from the right we have the tele, so we can get closer. Now let's stay on the standard wide lens and let's move to this button. Here we have the exposure compensation, so we can manage the light of our picture. Now we are on 0, so the auto settings here. By going to the right we can make our photo more bright, as you can see. By going to the left we can make it more dark. And with this button we have also connected one extra thing that can help us to adjust the exposure compensation better in a good way. So let's move now to the right corner to this button. When we pick it, we get access to more options about the camera we can manage. Most of them is also in standard photo mode. In the Pro we have 2 extra buttons. Now let me focus on this one from the left with exposure verification. So just one tap to turn it on. And now when we go back to the settings and want to try to use this slider once again, as you can see, when we give to our picture too much light, we have this signs that shows us the areas of our photo that are overexposed. And when we make our photo by using this more dark, we have this blue signs that shows us the areas of our pictures that are underexposed. So this is useful thing when we want to use this correctly. Now let me go back to the right corner. Let's turn this off. And let's move at this settings bar to the next one button, the ISO. Here we can adjust the camera's sensitivity to light. So by using this slider we can make it less sensitive from 100. By going to the right we can make it more sensitive to 3 and 2000 of it. I think this is really wide spectrum, like this kind of camera. And when we tap on this A letter button from the left we can go back to the auto ISO. So this is really easy. And the next one button here is the shutter speed. So here we can adjust the time of taking picture. We can make it shorter from 1 and 1000 of second. This is short time, and this should be definitely better to taking pictures objects that are, for example, in move, to frozen them at the picture with a good light. By going to the right we can make our time much longer to 32 seconds, the longest time here, and this should be definitely better to objects that are stable. And of course when we tap on this button from the left with A letter we go back to auto shutter speed. And I want to show you one extra thing here also. When we adjust the shutter speed manually and also the ISO manually, the exposure compensation button is locked, because these two parameters together gives us kind of exposure compensation. So if you want to use this, you have to set one of these on the auto. And now let's move to the next one button. Here we have the focusing. Now we are on autofocus. We can change it to the manual one by using this slider, and this is how to use this. And of course, to go back to the autofocus we have this A letter button from the left, and we have here also one extra thing. So let's move again to the right corner and pick this button. The second thing here in the settings is the focus picking. So let's turn it on like that. And now when we adjust focus, we should have some signs that could help us to do it correctly. As you can see, this is how it works. We have these red signs, and now it shows us if our focusing is correctly adjusted. And now it isn't. So this is how to use this. We can check our settings. Now let's turn this off and let's stay on the autofocus. and move to the last one button here, the white balance. So now we can control the temperature of our picture. It depends from the light we have in the area where we take a photo. So we have the tungsten light, daylight, white fluorescent light, the cloudy light, and by using the last one button here we get access to extra slider. Here we can adjust white balance manually in Kelvin degrees. So by going to the right we can make it warmer, by going to the left we can make it colder. So this is kind of balance, as you can see, between blue and the orange light. And of course when we go back here we can go back to the A letter button to the auto white balance easily. And with this settings is connected also the other thing I want to show you. When we adjust all of this manually and want to go back to the auto settings, we don't have to use every time this A letter button here, so we don't have to separately adjust them to the auto. We have this button which appears here. When we tap on it, we can reset all these parameters to their default values, so okay. And now we are again on auto. We can start using this from the beginning. And let me show you also the one extra thing. When we tap on the screen like that anywhere, we have this ring. This is the focusing and the exposure compensation ring. So this is also a tool that can help us taking better photos, and we can separate this and pick the focusing separately and exposure compensation metering also when we want to use this. And now let's move also to this settings bar. We have here this button, the second from the left. Here we can pick the metering of the picture, frame average, also spot metering, and the center weighted. At the center of this settings bar we have 48 megapixels quality, so the best possible of this camera, and this is short access to it in this kind of Pro mode. And the last one thing I want to show you here is this I letter button here. When we tap on it, we can read about all of these Pro features, so you can also learn from this. And this is how it looks like. Now let me use this settings to take a picture. So let me adjust, for example, white balance here, the focusing, let's stay on the auto, the shutter speed maybe here, the ISO here. As I said, the exposure compensation is locked now, and lens maybe, let's get closer. To see my picture, let's move to the left to this button. When we tap on it, we get quick access to the gallery, and this is how it looks like. Of course, this is only an example. I suggest you to making experiments with all of the settings and just have a good fun. And that's all. Thanks for watching, subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.